I had a really good time this weekend. Right? I had a lot of fun. Like, I was kind of tired, and it's just like, whatever. Anyways, right? So it's good. It's good to go. Like sitting on hands, like fucking sitting in sucks. And then like people don't really get out till like 12 o'clock, and they only party for 2 hours, right? But whatever. That's kind of a closed window, right? Like I'm more like. But anyways, so I was partying at one of my after hours clubs, one of my favorite after hours clubs, right? And I was having a good time, right? I had like did my thing when I have too much Buckley's cough syrup and I tweak out and stuff like that, but no one really gives a shit, right? I just usually go there just to sit there and kind of watch the drama unfold and watch other people fucking like a little drama situation. I just like to sit back, right, and just kind of like observe. It's kind of fun. It's like there's all kinds of fun stuff that goes on there in certain ways, right? But like I was all chilling out with these people, right? Like all these, but then I woke up the next day and I noticed my bracelet was gone. My little shiny metallic bracelet. It's a small trinket. It only cost me $80. But the thing is, like, I don't do that kind of stuff. I'm not I color outside the lines and all that shit and blah blah blah. I'm not a perfect angel. I don't steal from people, right? That's another thing I don't do, right? Like I'm no angel, right? But I don't go out to steal from stuff like people and stuff like. And that's the thing that it was a black chick that did that. It was the chick that Khalees, right? The thing is though, you're not getting it though. Nigger culture is dead. White people don't want that anymore. We don't think it's cool. Like fat boy, as we all saw in the Super Bowl, fat boy and all that shit. If you want to behave like a bunch of fucking niggers, go fuck off, right? In fact, you know what? You can go to the club next door, right? There's a club like it's more of a black person's club, anyways, right? If you want to behave like that, go next door, right? I know you think you're pretty clever and smart and stuff like that, but like, as far as I'm concerned, Black Lives Matter. It's like that thing didn't cost shit. But it's the fact that you went and stole it, like stealing from me, no matter big or small. It's like like if you're not smashing my window, you're doing something like that, and it's just we just had enough to it. The thing is, bring back fucking carding. What? I don't care if you have to tear gas them and mace them. It's like they're not showing that on Blackish, right? The little small things, like driving like pull me over. Well, you were driving without insurance, things like that. It's just like up to a big thing that you guys like. Don't. It's a lot of little things like little petty crimes and shit like that really pisses off, right? Or like Derek Moore, right? But you fucking you stole that off me, right? It's like that. It's not the fucking issue of how much it cost. It's the fact that you did it, right? Like that's the thing that sucks. That ruined the good time. So my friends at Tomahawk Security, I know I like to watch the Energizer Man pace around. Fucks like that's fucking. Usually it's like a time. It's almost when he starts ticking around, he knows it's like the white rabbit with a watch. It's almost time to go, right? But I usually have a good time there for the most part, right? I have a lot of fun. Like I like to watch all these little character people kind of float around and do their thing. It's kind of little drama scenes. But that's the thing. Like what? I don't know. I have a lot of fun there. But that's the things that ruins it, right? That's what ruins it, right? So maybe just stay in Scarborough, or stay in Mississauga or wherever the fuck you want to do. Stay in your little shitholes, and fuck off, right? Because we're getting a little tired of your shit. If you want to be a bunch of fucking niggers, I don't know, fuck off. Don't come to our clubs anymore. Just fuck right off, man. Like that's like I look at you guys like who the fuck said you was cool, man? Who the fuck said Snoop Dogg and all these like hip hop faggots were cool? No, man, you're fags. Hip hop is for fucking losers, man. Like I just look at it like, no, that's not cool. Like go party with Drake and the fucking shit, like those fucking homos, man. Like, or and it's like like and then they'll get this like, we're with Brad. It's not too late. As if I care what you think, man. Hip hop sucks. It's dying out. It's phasing out. We've all had enough of shit. TMZ's not. He's starting to cater to stuff like Bruce Dickinson and stuff like that, and Iron Maiden, Guns N' Roses, stuff like that, Metallica. These guys are still selling at concerts across the world and having like wicked, and it's more fun there. Because if I go to a fucking Metallica concert or Aerosmith or whatever, right? Probably just gonna drink a bunch of beer. It's like going to a friggin' football game almost, right? Because it's like a tailgate party. Those things are lots of fun too, right? We're just going there for a good time. But then you have to bring your ghetto scene attitudes. Like, you know what, man? If you guys can't leave that at home, then you guys just can't party with me, right? Like, other than that, I have a good time. It's like not that that thing costs shit. The fact that you did it, right? You thought you were so clever to do it. But it's like I say, break out the carding, break out the tear gas, right? Like Black Lives Matter can fuck off. It's just a bunch of little punks like that saying like, oh, no, because I'm black. Oh. No, it's because you're not behaving yourself. We really need to start, bringing proper manners down, right? start enforcing that stuff. Like, no, we're not putting up with your shit. Like any of that stuff. You know, if you can't behave yourself, man, then you need to stay in your own little fucking ghetto scene. You need to stay the fuck out of downtown, man, because we've had more than enough shit, right? You know. As for another thing, downtown Toronto is a heavy British influence, man. We'll definitely be bringing that British Isles Festival back there. Like, I don't have a problem with Oktoberfest or even Canary Fest for that, but you know, you have to start behaving yourself. Like, but also for this hip hop nigger culture. No, man. Like, I'd be happy to replace that with reggae culture and stuff like that, and you know, kind of mix that with some good British morals or some shit. I don't know. But as for this hip hop nigger culture, no, that sucks, man. As for stealing that shit from me, well, you don't need to talk to me anymore. You don't need to sit beside me anymore, man. If I'm sitting there, if I'm going to sit somewhere, you guys get the fuck out and move. Right, get the fuck out now, because we've all had enough of your shit. That like, it wasn't the bracelet right there. It was just such sign of disrespect. Like, you know, I was just sitting there, like, I was really out of it, right? But I felt this like kind of tugging thing. Like, I know you thought you was cool, thought you was clever, but it's like, no, man. You just made yourself look like a bunch of fucking niggers. And it's just one thing against like Black Lives Matters and all that shit. We're just like, we're all sick of that, you know, like smash my windows, steal my. I say fucking turn the hose on him, man. Fucking bring the mace on him. Like, fuck, you played like the civil rights movement is one thing, but what you're doing is another thing, right? You want to make it so you can just get around doing whatever the fuck you damn well please. Well, guess what? Barack Obama's gone, and I'm tired, and the blackout is gone, right? They don't show that, like, they're not showing that on Blackish, right? You know, it's like it's only one sided, right? You know, that, like, this is what I've experienced, right? You know, smash my car window, stealing my shit, stealing my bracelet, stealing my shit. It's like they're not showing that on, like, you know, the Twilight Zone or and stuff, right? How you guys are your own fucking worst enemy. You bring it on yourself. You know, Oprah gives you United Negro College Fund. I don't have the Cracker Jack fucking fund, right? The Cracker Jack white guys, you know, college fund, right? We don't have that. So, or the Munja Cake fucking Defamation League, right? You know, we don't have any of that shit, right? So, but that's one thing. We're getting real fucking sick of your shit fast, right, man? That you're gonna fucking go around misbehaving yourself like that, and like we can't. If I were to do something like that, fucking like, oh, you know. Use a racist, but you can call me whatever the fuck you want. I know I'm not, but we're not. As for all that hip hop nigger game shit, it's like, fuck, man, that's so done. We're all fucking sick of that shit, man. You need to go back to the fucking ghetto. You need to fuck right off, man, because we're not fucking like Colin Kaepernick can suck bag cocks, man. Colin Kaepernick's a fucking moron. You ever talk about that, Colin? Like, you know, like, how it's, you know, like, you know, those little petty crimes that you do, stealing and shit like that, man. But if I were to do that, it's like, you know, they'd fucking really crack the whip. But you'll cry fucking blue murder, like you'll cry wolf and all that shit. Black Lives Matters is crying wolf, right? So you know what? All you motherfuckers, right? We have a good time. I was having a good time, right? You know, you just you know, I can laugh about that. Actually, I have a really good laugh about that. The next day, I was like, you know, I have too much Buckley's Cove syrup, and I get a little too tweakly. Like, actually, I always have fun. I laugh about that though. I have a good laugh about that, so it's like not a big deal, right? To tell you the truth, actually, I always laugh about that the next day, so it's no big deal. But all the thing is, you're stealing from us, petty shit like that. It's like, you know, we have a better time without you, man. When you're not doing that, you know, shooting up the joint and robbing us and blah blah blah. Just get the fuck out. You're a bunch of losers. Like, hip hop's not cool. I just look at these hip hop clowns like, who the fuck said this was cool, man? Who the fuck says any of that shit's cool, man? Any of this nigger shit's cool, man? Fuck you, Snoop Dogg. You know, guy can't even remember his own fucking name. This is 5 times in a song. That's not cool, man. You can fuck off, man. You can get lost, man. We're all sick of that shit, man. You know, you can't like go around robbing people and fucking, you know, smash their car windows and expect people to really like you, and it's like, oh, that's okay. No. Anyways, you know, just they got a club next door. You guys call Boogie on over there, man. It's more of like a hip hop kind of fucking club, right? This is like we're a rock club, right? You know, where this is one of my favorite. They play, always have these great live bands stuff. It's pretty cool. They play and they play some stuff like that, man. But, you know, go next door. It's more of a hip hop club, and that's where you guys belong, man. It's like, fuck, you know, we don't want you there, man. Like, fucking stealing up shit and fucking just fuck off. You just can't behave yourselves, man. And call me a racist and a bigot. I don't really give a shit, right? Because we're just like, you're the ones doing it to yourselves. It's like, yeah, that cost me nothing, next to nothing. But you didn't want to. You just, like, you thought it'd be fun and cool and niggerish to go steal. Like, that was mad niggerish. Yeah. Now we all look at you like, oh yeah, cool. Well, we want to be hanging out with you. We want to trust you and stuff like that. It's like, fuck, you just make everyone look bad, right? It's like, the thing is, the future's digital. I can just go on the thing and talk about that now, right? It's like, that sucks. But like, if I'm at the hideout or any of that stuff, it's kind of like a rocker type thing. I don't have to worry about that. People fucking pickpocket my shit. Well, not that I know of, right? But it's like, you know what, man? You can just fuck right off, man. It's like, you know, we're not feeling sorry for you anymore. It's like, oh, I'll fool him. I'll fool him, and steal his braces. Like, yeah, when he gets all fucked up, yeah, you really fools me, all right, man. It's like, you know what? Fuck off, man. Hip hop sucks, and so is your nigger culture. Go to the fucking club next door now. You all got in the fucking boot now, right? You're not fucking welcome there anymore. We're all like, we're all sick of that, like fucking shit. Get the fuck out. Don't come back, man. There's the fucking door. And then you try and invite me to come to a party with you. It's like, fuck. There's a reason for that, man. A, you shoot up the fucking joint because you're fucking stupid and ignorant. B, you're fucking stealing and smashing my shit. Fucking, I don't want to befriend you anymore. It's like, fuck, man. Like, you can't behave yourself. Like I said, fuck, man. Like, nigger culture's done. I mean, I like normal black people. Like I said, like I like Lionel Richie and fucking blah blah. But all these hip hop, oh, it's cool to be a nigga. Oh yeah, it's cool to be a nigga. Yeah. Fool, brother. I was told it's fucking nigga. Like, fuck off, man. When I sit down there, man, you always get the fuck up. You all get the fuck up now, right? Like, Tomahawk Security, crack down on these fucking things. I'll probably have my own fucking nightclub. But until then, you crack the fuck down on them, man. It's like, smack them out, man. Start smacking them out. We're like, well, we're sick of your shit, man. You just don't get it, do you? That it's all those little things that add up to a big picture. And then you're like, oh, boo. Oh, the cops are out of me. Because you're committing illegal, like, fucking shit like that. Whereas we all have to obey by that shit, man. It's like, fuck you, man. Fuck off. We just had enough of your crap. Like, you can call me a fucking bigot and a racist and stuff like that, but, it's like, fucking, I'm not. But obviously you are. Like the shoes on the other foot, right? We've had a complete blackout culture of bullshit crap, like bullshit music, right? Like Future, DJ Khaled, all these fucking idiots, right? They all suck. Like all that fucking, like Kanye West. I listen to those, Drake. I listen to all those guys, and they're fucking horrible, man. All fucking shitty artists. Beyonce sucks. Jay-Z sucks. Man, like go to the BET Awards, man. I better not see it on the Grammys this year, right? Like best rap artist. I better see best rock album. I remember last time I seen best rock album was a fucking black chick, Alabama Shakes, right? And then they stopped doing it, right? I want to see that, I don't mind seeing best R&B soul album, but like as for best hip hop shit and like Mingos, like I better not see that this year, man, because no one gives a fuck about hip hop. Rap shit, man. It's like it's kidding like yeah, it's cool to be a nigga, yeah. No, it's not. Fuck you, niggas. Fuck all of you, man. Like oh yeah, like David fucking what's his fucking name? I think like oh Nicki Minaj. No, fuck. There's lots of chicks like that. Fuck off, man. You can blow me, man. Like fuck. Like hey, man. As for all white people, don't be afraid. It's hip to be white. It's okay to be white. We don't have to emulate everything they're doing. It's like man, stealing my shit. Like fuck you, man. Get the fuck out, man. It's like it wasn't a big thing. It was a minor petty thing, right? But it's like I fully support Donald Trump because you know what, you got to fucking crack down on those assholes, man. Definitely, they're all crying like oh on CNN they're crying, oh he's smacker, man. You're fucking because look at all these fucking shootings and stuff we have like that. Fucking crack them down even harder. I don't give a fuck what you have to do, man. Smashing my car and stealing my shit, man. What? Just stay in fucking Scarborough, man. Get the fuck out. Just stay in Scarborough. Stay out there, man. Fuck off. Stay in your little ghetto shithole. Just Scarborough. You know what? And as for the Toronto meet, you ain't telling me what to do, man. You know what? I go down there and then you open the fucking door for me. You got no fucking manners. Fuck off, man. I go to the Hideout, chill out, blah blah blah. It was fun. I go to my remix lounge, right? It's like fuck. I go there. It's fun. It's pure fun, right? It's just like having a good time. The kind of snotty clay. Well, who gives a fuck, right? And that's kind of goths are like that, right? That's the way they are. They're kind of like but it's like what, man. You got some growing up to do, man. It's like what. Until you grow up with us, man, stay the fuck out of our clubs and just fucking piss off, man. Just go somewhere else, man. Like like we're all sick of your shit, man. Then you'll be like, oh, poor me. Everyone's so hard on me because of. No, it's because of little things like that. You've done everything to piss us off, man. You just played your race card for the fucking last time, man. It was the fucking bracelet that's like pissed me off, right? Like I said, like that's it, man. Like we're done. We're done with your shit. It's like later. Your whole culture, like I look at your clothes, they suck. Like Kanye, like the big skinny baggy pants, like his whole clothing line sucks. His Nike like I don't want to run a shoe line. I would like do a nice dress shoe line, like a Steve Madden or something like that, or John Verbatos, or what's that other guy's that little gay guy? What's his fucking name? Oh, he's kind of skinny looking. What's his fucking? He's like he's a nice guy though. What's his fucking name? I don't know. I can see him in my head though. What the fuck's his name? No, you know what I'm talking about though. He's pretty good though. But as for hip hop culture, it's like fat boy. Like we all turned off the Super Bowl. Like I don't mind. Like I said, I don't mind Jennifer Lopez or Shakira because actually I kind of find them talented artists. But to have Big Boy and all these other fucking idiots on there, it's like, you know what, man? Not so much, no, right? It's like fuck, like that's like I think hip hop sucks ass, man. To tell you the truth, man, we've all had enough of it. Like like Snoop Dogg, like if Snoop Dogg plays the fucking Super, like we don't think we want Snoop Dogg to play Super, like Jay-Z's doing the halftime show. I haven't even done anything yet, but we know whatever we're doing, it's gonna be fucking great, right? But we don't even want Jay-Z. I liked it when MTV was doing it, like, hey, the thing is, well, Nipplegate, like, oh, it's a titty. Like I'm not like they show more gun violence though. Yeah, I think a breast is beautiful. It's like a titty's nice, man. To tell you the truth, it's nothing to be a set. Like that's just liberal. They're trying to get past liberal censorship. Like, oh, a breast is fine, right? Blah, blah, blah. Or like they'll do other things like in the '60s, like in the Toronto Metro Art or the Toronto Art or whatever the ROM. They have all the penises removed from the statues, all the male penises. And statues. I don't even think those little statues are going to stay. That's like a fucking feminist fucking hatred towards males. So it's like fuck off. But I like that better. But as for that, it's like your total fucking hip hop culture. It's like what, get lost, man. That fucking sucks. You're going back to rock and roll and disco, like EDM disco and stuff. That's more fun. No one gets shot. No one's good. Someone might get punched out. But as for your stealing bullshit, like like. It's a small like that thing was like it's not the price of it, it's the fact that you did that. It's when someone steals from me, it's like fucking it's just the like you guys have no fucking honor, no morals, no discipline, man. You know what, man, like I think like we're gonna start focusing on British culture and stuff like that. I mean, I'd like to get back to my Rob Roy and all that shit like that from the 90s and 80s and stuff like that. More stuff like that. As for like you can do all this shit, but I don't think everyone's gonna like watch. Like, I mean, Harry Tubman maybe, right? But it's like after you pull stuff like that, it's like, well, yeah, that was. I don't know what to say, man. It's like it's like it's the for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction, and that's just like a law of not just physics but nature. It's just like, well, I mean, I don't want to talk to you now. It's like I don't want to fucking do with you. It's like I don't want to hang out with you now, man, because I can't trust you, right? It's like you make us not want to trust you with little things like that, man. And then you make it like, and then we're forced to think it's cool. I'm like, no, man. It's like, that fucking sucks, man. Like, being a nigger sucks, man. It's okay to be black, but I wouldn't want to be a nigger. It's like, Snoop Dogg and all these guys are just like guys that haven't really worked or not no no real world thing. He went to jail and he got lucky at 21, so he has no real concept. He got really lucky what goes on, right? But he was like, I remember him and like what's his name? Some crack dealer fucking was a rapper though. Like, we all want you to calm the Crips, the Bloods want you to calm down and fucking quit doing this gangbang shit. Man, fuck you, man. Fuck Snoop Dogg. Fuck Ice Cube. Fuck all of them, man. We're all sick of that shit, man. And your whole fucking Black Lives Matter. Feel sorry for me. Fuck you, man. Go fuck off. Fuck you, Colin Kaepernick, man. I don't go to stealing from you guys. If I did, you'd be like, oh, you'd say I burned a cross, and you're like, I don't steal from black people. I don't steal from anyone. But if I had to do that to you, any of us do that, you would just fucking cry and play all them fucking cards and lay them all on the fucking table. So you know what, man? Fuck off, man. You know what? Hip hop sucks, man. Hip hop is like, it's for like slow moving fat people, right? Slow, right? Don't try and talk to me anymore, right? Don't sit next to me, right? Get lost, man. Get fucking lost, right? To be a bitch nigger, like what they did to me, is like, fuck you, man. Don't even come. They just, like, we had like there was a guy doing like Lionel Richie and cool stuff, and like, I had too much NyQuil, but I had all these cute little chicks dance around in bikini. It was pretty cute, man. I fucking had a good time. But it's like, then you just like ruin the good time, right? Everyone's having a happy good time, but it's like you ruin that. It's like, whatever, man. It's like, go parties, just go party next door, right? That's for you. That's more you. It's more your the hip hop fucking bougie thing. And then everyone, like, I guess you guys knew I was gonna say this, but then you look at me with all these sad face, and you can be like, we're a brat. It's not too late. I don't give a fuck what you guys say, man. Like, we've had enough of your shit, man. Like, hip hop's for fags, man. It's like I tried, like I've talked to you and just treated you like normal people. It's like, you don't want to fucking cooperate. You don't want to behave, man. It's like, fuck, right? So I say, bring the mace, bring the tasers and all them. Fuck them all, man. Like, and until they start cooperating, start behaving. So they want to be Canadian or American, until they want to be a part of society and stuff like that. But then, like, if a white guy's like, oh, well, we can't have that, fuck, but it's okay for you to prop that up and stuff like that. Go fuck you, man. Fuck all your shit, man. We're just tired of feeling sorry for you, man. Like, it's always about you now, right? But meanwhile, you're stealing shit up and you're smashing my car window, right? It's like, you've done it to yourself now. And now we're pissed off, right? It's like, just go fuck you, fuck your hip hop culture, and fuck all this shit. And we're just doing white guy things now. We're doing white people things. White people, it's okay to do white people things. Trust me, it's quite all right. We don't have to feel sorry for everyone. Blah blah blah. It's just like, or whatever, right? That kind of shit. It's like, you think it's cool to do that? It's like, fuck, man. It's like, no, you're the biggest losers. Like, what is like, what a bunch of fucking niggers. Fuck off. If that's what you want to be, like, fuck off. That's what treat, like, fuck. Fuck. Like, I'm not, like, it was like, I was never been like that, but it's like your attitude. You're stealing and robbing from me. And fucking, no morals, no scruples, and no nothing. Like I said, I'm by no means an angel. I color outside the fucking lines and stuff like that. Like, but I don't, like, rob people and do shit like that to my fellow man. Especially when we're all really just all going a good time, right? But it's like, you know what, man? Hit the bricks, man. Fucking go somewhere else, man. Like, don't party with us no more. Fuck off. We don't want you, man. Like, then, you want to be mad niggers? Go be mad niggers in your own clubs. Don't come party with us no more. Just get the fuck out, man. Fuck off. Get lost. Right enough your shit, man. Like, I have a really fun time in some of these places. Like, it's kind of like, there's a bunch of characters, stuff like that, right? It's like, it's too bad you guys had to be like that, because now we're telling you to fuck off and go fucking party somewhere else. Beat it, man. Like, you can't behave yourself. You got, no moral. It's like, it's like, we're not putting up with that, right? You're going to start behaving yourself and just go party in your little ghetto shitholes, right? We don't want you to come down and party with us because you're shooting up the joint, blah, blah, blah. Just like, hey, John Tory or whoever it may be, start pulling their fucking liquor licenses, all these fucking places and shit like that. It's like, you can call us bigots and racist to all you want, but, fuck off, man. All these hip-hop clubs just start, like Drake's got a new club and he's got a restaurant. Pull the liquor licenses on those faggots, right? Fuck them, right? Worst behavior, my ass, eh? You think you get away with that shit? You little puke, man? Fuck you, little pukes, man. Like I said, nigger culture is done, man. We don't give a fuck about your shit, man. Your fucking ghetto scene or anything. I'm tired of like, you do it to yourselves, right? You do it yourself. I live in like a white community, probably pretty much, right? And it's like we're not like, it's not the richest neighborhood and stuff like that, but it's like we don't shoot each other up and doing stuff. Fuck you, man. So, just get the fuck out, man. We're heading off your shit, man. You ain't welcome there no more. Like, get the fuck out. Like, sorry, Tom Axe security, you can feel free to say, like, you know what? Brad says it's probably time for you to go party next door, right? Like, go over there. That's the place for you, because that's more of a hip hop shit. This is like a live rock. We have Lionel. It was playing some really cool tunes, like Lionel Richie and AC/DC, just like fun party stuff, right? Like fun party music and stuff like that. And then they doing some played Ace of Base and like all kinds of fucking fun stuff. Just fun stuff, which is what I'd like to get back to. But all like you nigga worst behavior, yeah, we cool. It's cool to be a nigga, yeah. No, man, you're a bunch of fags, man. Like, you're all a bunch of goop. Like, hip-hop's dead, man. We don't ever want to come back. It's like, fuck off. Fuck your nigger culture, man. Snoop Dogg, all you guys, all you faggots are all done. Like, we've been catering to political correctness for, like, I don't know, since the 96 now. We've just been catering to all about you. It's like, so it's not. It's going to be about us now, right? We're the fucking majority. So piss off, right? No, it's not everything's about the minority and the immigrant anymore. It's like, well, it's... we can do a healthy mix and stuff like that, but right, like like they're saying one thing on like you just next time the cop pulls you over, blah blah blah, you just say yes or no, sir, and you damn well make sure you have your fucking insurance there, right? Like it's on a digital app now, right? You can just bring it everywhere you want. Like I didn't like and us were like, oh, police man didn't that episode of Twilight Zone. Like, police man didn't let me go to the school. So you got the fucking United Negro College Fund, man. Like. Go to school. Do whatever the fuck you want. I don't think we're holding you back, man. Like, I know where I live. I'm not. Like, we don't do that shit. It's like, hey, be all you want to be. Be happy. Like, choose life and go forth and conquer. But, as for blaming us, it's like, I think that's over, man. It's like, you're going to have responsibility for your own actions. It was that fucking bracelet, man. Like, it doesn't cost shit But it's the grand scheme of things. It's just like you're a bunch of thieves and that thug life bullshit. It's like, fuck, man. Maybe if we got thuggy with you like that, it's like, how would you like that, man? Because, like, we've gotten we gotten really soft with all this pussy shit. But, we're going to have to toughen the fuck up, man. It's like, get our bullet. Like I said, like, I ain't feeling sorry for you, man. I'll tell you right now. Like those boohoo tears, like, sorry, guys. Fuck off. Go, the police pants, but, like, fuck you, man. If you don't, you'll just fucking run around like a fucking bunch of animals. This isn't fucking West Africa, man. This ain't Jamaica, man. You have to fucking, this is like a fucking modern society, man. This ain't no third world country, right? You guys can't go around like that, man. That's the thing, Maxine Bernie, because we got too much immigration too fast. Just start behaving, like, slow down and fucking that's it, man. So I don't want your fucking way of life. I don't want your third world way of life, man. Like, it's gotten so bad. It's like almost like Canada's not a third world country, but you're turning into a second world country, right? It's in between now. You're bridging the gap between the two. It's like, so fuck off, man. You have to start behaving yourself, man. Like, fuck, I don't give a fuck about your nigger culture, man. I mean, I like Bob Marley and, like I said, Lionel Richie. They're all fucking real cool cats, man. James, even, like, what's his name, Rick James, they're kind of a fun guy and stuff like that, right? But, like, stealing and robbing from me when we're all just supposed to be like, oh, can't we all just get along? Well, I'd hope we can, but with that attitude, we sure as fuck can't, man. Peace out, my niggas. Peace.